Hey, CrewZNation. Welcome to a new episode. It's your boy Zawawi, and today we are gonna hit up Nick's swap shop to check out the BMW M3. اهلين وسهلين يا حلوين، كيفكم؟ ايش اخباركم؟ اليوم متجهين السواب شوب عشان بنشوف نيك وبنشوف ايش وضع الام 3 والقطع معايا هنا. I have all the parts with me. I'm beyond excited. I'm gonna go pick up Zaid. Zaid is the owner of the C6 Corvette. راعي الكورفيت C6 الصفراء. وطالعين مع بعض to Nick's place. So stay tuned. Zawawi out for now. Peace. Alhamdulillah, وصلنا to our first checkpoint, which is Zaid's place. As I mentioned, Zaid has the C6 yellow Corvette. It's currently being worked on. Zaid will talk about it on our way to Nick's shop, and I'm sure you've seen Nick's shop in the previous episodes or vlogs. He is the master of swapping anything with an LS engine. And he works on other cars as well, which you'll see inshallah في الجراج حقه. وصراحة مرة متحمس انه I'm so excited اني بشوف الام 3 ما شفتها من شهر. فبنزل we're gonna drop the parts. ان شاء الله هذه هي القطعة الأخيرة، لأنه من يوم ما نزلت السيارة كم مرة 3 قطع، يمكن 8 مرات، يعني كل ما نحل مشكلة تطلع مشكلة ثانية. So hopefully these parts will solve all the issues that we've been experiencing. But if I have to order more parts, then more parts is what I'm gonna order. And I always order. I try to stay away from OEM parts تعرف قطع الوكالة, and I go for upgraded parts عشان السيارة تكون يعني أقوى تتحمل حر الرياض والسعودية والخليج بصفة عامة. عشان إن شاء الله بعد ما تخلص we supercharge it, we're gonna take it out to the racetrack, we're gonna push it to the limit, and that's the game plan. So زيد الله يطول له بعمره ما أخذ راحته. Yes, so I'll catch up to you once Zaid's here. See you then. Zawawi out. Peace. So, one more thing. So, Zaid's a huge car enthusiast. يعشق السيارات. فوراي اللومينا اللي كانت عنده وكانت في الأردن، وعنده كرايزلر SRT8 وعنده عند الأودي Q7 ATB. فحاب أشوف يعني the history behind his cars. What he has now, the C6 Corvette, and what's coming up next. This is very exciting for me صراحة، لأنه نادرا يعني you meet people. It's so rare to meet people that are crazy car enthusiasts like you are, or like I am, and I'm sure the rest of you are. فمسوي له انترفيو بسيط كذا, a short interview, and get to know Zaid as well as his how he got into cars, ايش اللي حبه بالسيارات, ليه يحب يشتغل بالسيارات, ليه يحب السرعة, ليه. Stay tuned, and I cannot wait to hear from Zaid. Zaid's experiences. He told me that we discussed them. I can't wait to hear about Zaid's adventures, his craziness behind the wheel, and he's actually more track focused, so he doesn't do street racing and whatnot. Well, he tries not to. I know a bunch of his stories, but I can't wait to share them with you guys. فما شاء الله عليه زيد يعني عنده من أجمل الكورفيتس، واللي زي ما تقولوا he destroyed my M3. وعشان الله يعطي العافية لشباب ال SRT8 والكوابرس ما قصروا يعني. فعشان كذا that's why I'm supercharging my E92 M3 so I can destroy them. I'm gonna definitely go with VF Engineering إن شاء الله بأوغست. راح أمريكا, راح لكاليفورنيا. I'm gonna meet, I think his name is Nick, just like Nick from the swap shop, and we're gonna go over the different supercharger stages they have. I think it's 4. The top one is around 750 horsepower. I'm thinking of going 2nd or 3rd level or stage, which ranges between 550 to 680. فواحد من الاثنين إن شاء الله. One of those two I'm gonna definitely pick, and I'm gonna buy it on the spot when I visit VF Engineering. If it works for like if it's compatible with my needs and أهم شيء إني I destroy SRT8. So إن شاء الله مع التعديلات هذه يا ويلكم يا راعين الهلكات جايكم. وفي واحد ما أدري مين هو عنده مزاراتي ما شاء الله ما أدري شو مسوي فيها. حاولت بقدر المستطاع to beat him. Impossible. Oh, there he is. Do you see him? He's coming. Yeah, there's Zaid. Hey, vlog on vlog, baby. Vlog on vlog. What's
Good morning.
up?
How's it going, man?
It's going. Good
How's it
morning,
going?
Mini
Okay.
Habibi. Good afternoon, man.
It's morning for me, guys.
It's morning for the
me.
both
How
of
are
us.
you doing?
We're doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So where are we headed?
We're heading to next SwapShop.
That's a little bit of a rush. I just started filming and they know nothing what we're doing.
Okay, perfect. So we have the parts in the back. We're heading to next SwapShop. I haven't seen my M3 in what, a month or so, maybe a bit more than a month.
What the fuck, more than a month?
Yeah,
It's been
I know.
like really long
Yeah,
time.
so just to recap, both our cars were there for about 6 months. Now his car has a bit of body work that it needs to be done. And
too unfortunate. Yeah, and they don't
very
know about the
unfortunate.
Corvette accident yet.
Yeah, so here's the thing. So what I was telling them is I want you to hold the camera and give us an interview about the history of your cars and how you got to the C6 Corvette and what's coming up next.
Okay, but
So
I don't
this-
think there's much of a history that we have to.
No,
we have
I
to
told
talk
them
to.
I told them about your what's it called? Illumina.
Yeah.
في الأردن. So I think that's the
so much
beginning
like-
of it.
It's gonna be like personal history. It's not like nothing major that happened, but it's like major in my life. Like it affected my life.
Okay, ايش اللي دخلك بعالم السيارات? Why did you get into cars?
Okay,
So
okay,
that's one of the main things.
Okay.
So this vlog or episode is mostly, it revolves around you and the M3.
Okay.
So
I never wanted to be under the spotlight that much.
Well, you're under the spotlight, my friend.
Okay.
All
We'll
right.
do it.
All right.
Just for a recap.
Yes.
These parts are for your car, which is a BMW M3.
2008 E92 M3.
What does it have before it went to the shop? What did it have on it?
The M3 had the carbon fiber drive shaft, the power steering pulley, exhaust system. And
Which exhaust system did it
I
have?
honestly have no idea. I bought it. I bought it second hand. The only reason I bought it was because manual, and it was the only one I could find in Saudi. And the crazy thing, I found it in Mecca. Out of all the places in Saudi, I found it in Mecca, which is insane. So, and the guy took so much care of it that he wouldn't even take it inside Mecca. He would park it in a garage outside Mecca and then take his, I think, Corolla or Accord and drive it into Mecca. And then whenever he uses the M3, he goes to Jeddah.
That's dedication, guys.
It is, and I give him mad props because that's not how I drive my car. I drive it everywhere. And then that's about it. But now we're gonna go to Nick, and he's gonna talk about all of the parts that I ordered, plus these.
I want to interview Nick if it's possible.
Yeah, oh, he loves it.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely interview him. He loves it. So before further ado, we're gonna head out. I can't use my camera. He can because we get camera tickets, I guess. وعندي سؤال. I have a serious question. Okay. So خلال شهر جاتني كم؟ 7 speeding tickets.
I got 7 tickets within a month.
Within a month.
Okay.
And it ranges السرعة من 1 ل 20 كيلو.
No. It's not from 1 to 20.
Okay, explain to me how.
Okay, if you look at the message that you get, it says 01 to 20, right?
Yes.
Okay, the 01 is flipped. It's actually 10 to 20 because the speed limit that the ticket that you get is within 10% range of the speed that.
So they're
is
using
for
the 10% like the US.
But because they use from Arabic to English format.
Okay.
So when you flip the language, the numbers flip for the. So it became 01, not 10 as a 10.
Anyways, والله العظيم اني ما مشيت 10 فوق السبيد ليمت. والله ما بحلف، يمكن مشيت مره ولا مرتين، بس 7 مرات بشهر مستحيل صراحه.
Okay, you can go and
I tried. رحت لهم.
Did they have a picture?
ما عندهم صوره، ما عندهم ولا شيء. Yeah.
So how
والله
did you
يعني
get
وبعدين مع استخدام الجوال ولا الكاميرا جاتني اثنين 500 فيعني احتاج سبونسرز يا جماعه الخير كذا مره ما ينفع. I need sponsors to help me out paying these tickets.
sponsors for street drifting?
No.
Sponsors for such a thing don't exist yet.
Okay, so with everything we're talking about legal. احنا تحت النظام يعني اهم شيء النظام. Anyways, we're gonna head out, so catch you on the flip side. All right, so we're heading to next swap shop, but as I mentioned, we're gonna have a short and beautiful interview مع الشخص الجميل اللي جنبي هنا زياد. So Ziad,
it's practically Zaid, but I can work with Ziad, so okay.
Zaid.
Okay.
Ziad. It happens.
I can work with it.
It happens.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad, man. My bad. Okay, so I don't want to get any goddamn what's it called, Sahir. So you're gonna hold the camera.
Okay. Remind me again what we are talking about.
All right. So we want to talk about عشقك للسيارات, your love for cars. How did that start?
Okay. Should I do it in Arabic or in English?
Both.
Okay. I don't know how to begin. My name is Zaid Masr. I live here in Saudi Arabia. صار لي عايش هون about 24 years. I was born in Syria, but as soon as I was born there, I came here. So, you know, here in Saudi Arabia and the Gulf mainly, the car scene, it's a double-sided sword and edge. So you have a sharp edge and a dull edge where, like, you have some nice cars and you have people who love cars, but the high-end cars are like hidden away all the time. So people don't drive their high-end cars and they just keep them in the garage and maintain them.
Which is a damn shame.
Exactly.
Which is a damn shame.
Exactly.
How can you put a Zonda or a Ferrari, any Ferrari in a garage and not drive it?
But to be honest with you, I think in the future years that's going to change. It's not going to stay as low key as it is right now.
Because I've been seeing so many more Lamborghinis and Ferraris out in the street, so which makes me happy.
And there are more like groups of guys who are working towards this kind of stuff. Like the guys in Mopa Arabia, they work really hard for their Dodge brand and all their activities they do.
And you said the Porsche Club meets on Fridays.
Exactly.
In the morning.
There's a classic car meets on Fridays also.
مخرج 9 بغرناطة.
We meet sometimes.
Usually on Saturdays. بعد صلاة العصر في قهوة اسمها Octane. بس الحين okay, let's go back to the topic.
Okay, let's go back.
How did you get
coming
to cars?
back. Being here in Saudi, I was a kid. I would see a Mustang with a turbo or something and I wouldn't know what it is. I would just hear the spool noise and I would think, oh, that's nitrous from Need for Speed Underground. I used to press on nitrous and blue flames would come out, blah, blah, blah. It got me thinking, these kind of stuff, like when I hear a car revving and the sounds of an engine. Okay, well, 1 second, we have to take the...
No, I got you.
Okay. Anyways, coming back. So, I started to get into this stuff and Top Gear was the pinnacle of my life at that point.
Jeremy Clarkson
with his racist jokes and his funny attitude. I love Top Gear, and at that point I started to notice that I really like cars. So what I started to do, I just would grab a pen and paper and sit in front of the computer, open like all Top Gear episodes and write down the specs of the car, the power, and I would have like a comment section. The stick drove it off the track, so it's a hard to handle car.
Which was the
Koenigsegg CCXR. Dude, I love you. You know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I still remember.
Right here, right? Next one.
I'm not sure.
Let's just take this one.
Yeah, it's this one. This one.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry guys, we're just heading toward the shop and it's hectic road over here.
الصناعية.
Exactly.
Yeah, anyways, so continue please.
At that point I started like having folders of pictures of cars. You know, any teenager kid who's dreaming about this kind of stuff. Okay, we're not hitting. Okay. I'm not good with filming as a passenger. Anyways, so at that point I started to really get into cars. I really like them, and I started to getting to the age that I should be driving. My friends started driving. Everybody started driving at some point. So I was like, I want to drive. Should I get a car? I want a car. My friends all have one. Please get me one.
ايش اول سيارة اشتريتها؟
My first car was Chevy Lumina. Probably for people watching outside the GCC, it's a sort of American / Australian car.
Holden, right?
It's a Holden. What's it called in Australia? I think it's Holden. Holden is Chevy. It is a substitute for Chevy.
Yeah. So
and in
Holden-
the US it's Pontiac.
Yeah, باستراليا هولدن
It's Holden Commodore, I think.
ايوه وفي امريكا
In the US it's Pontiac G8.
Pontiac G8.
Yeah.
Yes. بس في something weird. For some reason the Holden is more powerful. At least from what I've seen in the videos. بس يمكن أنا غلطان.
I don't know about that. I don't know that information. I think they are the exact same car with like minor differences like turn signals, colors, federation loads, stuff.
Okay, so this is very random, but look at the area we're at. It's absolute garbage.
Yeah, it
and
is.
you can't believe that a garage that says Nix exists in this
all
location.
these trucks over here.
Yeah, and it's so dangerous. And trust me, Nick will tell you about, I mean, sorry, not Nick. Zaid will tell you about how dangerous this area is. So please,
dude, I came here with my Corvette last time. I was driving like on 10 kilometers per hour, that is, and I was so afraid. Like every bump, I felt like as a mountain.
So after the Holden or the Chevy, the Pontiac you got.
Coming back, I went for the V6 one. There's a V6 and V8 one.
Yeah.
I got the Lumina S, which is a V8 body kit, which had the SS body kit and the spoiler and side skirts and the front bumper, all that good stuff, but with a V6 engine. I did that because I was initially planning to go to Syria for university. I was thinking 2 years ahead when I wanted to get it. So I was like, I want power, but I also want a fuel efficient car in some way. Not saying that Lumina is fuel efficient, but
this is a very random question.
Okay.
البنزين كم سعره في الأردن? Is it expensive?
in Jordan, when I had my car, okay, the funny thing about Jordan that prices fluctuate. It's not steady as here in Saudi Arabia, so it changes.
Okay, it changes with the market.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
When I had my car there, it reached the most expensive point where fuel has ever been, which was 0.85 JDs, which is around 5 riyals per liter.
5 ريال
Per liter.
اللتر واحنا قاعد ندفع ريالين وزعلانين. الله يعطيكم العافية.
And the fuel there is very dirty. It gets consumed like this, man. It doesn't last you anything. My car cut off on me like 3-4 times in Jordan.
عشان معك بنزين.
Because I was so cheap. كنت طفران آخر الشهر وما معي بنزين بدي أوصل الجامعة وأوديها الجامعة خلص.
Okay, so بعد الأردن بعد ما تخرجت ما شاء الله.
No, there's something happening in the middle. Okay. So in my.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
It's straight pipe, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not straight pipe. It's just got a muffler to it.
Okay.
It's not full straight.
It's very
pipe.
loud for a V6.
Let's just say that. Yeah. Okay.
Just look how terrifying this is.
I'm sorry guys if my camera work is shit. I know I'm shit with my camera work. Okay, and his okay.
Yeah,
so
I got your back, bro. God, this is horrible. Anyways.
So in my third year in college, due to political conflicts between countries and all that stuff, and me being Syrian, I wasn't allowed to have a car in Jordan anymore. So I had to get it back. I had some adventures while I wasn't supposed to have a car because it was in the middle of my semester. And I didn't want to get the car back to Saudi and live without a car for whenever the semester ends. I'm just gonna get it back. I had some, let's say, nice acquaintances with fellow police officers who wanted to stop me, and I was like, no, see you later, boy.
لا تنسوا اللوحة السعودية ترى.
Yeah, especially because I had Saudi plates. Yeah, it is here. Because I had Saudi plates, I was like under the point.
You were a target.
Yeah, I was a target. I think the next one is better. The next, this one has a left and right and left and right. Yeah.
Oh my god, الشارع معدوم. حرام عليك انك السيارات اللي قاعد نجيبها هنا لازم تفلت الشارع على حسابك.
So I had to get my car back to Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
And the funny is, I also paid penalties in Saudi Arabia, not only in Jordan, because I kept the car in Jordan for more than a year outside of Saudi Arabia, so I had to pay taxes again.
في ليميت على
not more than a year. So
فهي الكاشات اللي قاعد تودوا سياراتكم هناك رجعوها قبل ما تنتهي السنة.
No, I used to keep it there for more than, I kept it for a year and 4 months without getting back here because I was Syrian and I wasn't allowed to have a car. So when I traveled back to Saudi Arabia, I'll just park it underground at my friend's parking and just keep it there for the vacation. So I got my car back here, and you know me, being a car guy, I couldn't just live without a car. So I really was into Dodge Challengers at the time. So I started like hinting at my dad like I wanted one. Now listen to me, I was a poor kid in Jordan with no job opportunities, so I had no job to get my own car, and the cars that I wanted are way above my pay limit. Okay, I'm not sure about the way. I think this is it, and I think this is not it. The next one.
يلا. بس عندي سؤال. الحين انت قلت انه عشان you couldn't have a job, ما كان عندك وظيفة وهذا. So how did you go from a Lumina V6 to a C6 Corvette?
No man, you're jumping hoops. There are a couple of other cars in between, so I'm coming to it. So being a car guy, I wanted a car and I was into Dodge Challengers. So I started telling my dad I wanted Dodge Challenger and it was a good choice. I got a V6 one. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry, I know you're gonna kill me, but that's what I got. That was I could afford for my thing.
مو 6 سلندر.
I got a V6
8 سلندر.
But it had an SRT body kit. But we're lost guys. We're lost.
We're super lost. I think it looks like it's this one, but it's not. No, there's too much stuff here. Anyways, continue.
Okay. So where was I?
V6 Challenger.
Okay.
I think
the bad thing that happened, my dad was the one who bought the car, because I was in Jordan, sorry, and my dad was here in Saudi Arabia. So my dad wanted to get the car. He inspected it and everything, and too bad it wasn't a good car. It had its issues. It was rough around the edges. The paint was bad. The engine was good. Transmission was good, but all the other accessories. No, it was automatic. V6 doesn't come in manual.
Really?
Yeah. I think so, at least.
We are super lost.
Anyway, so
والله مرة ضايعين.
we are so
وينك هناك الله يسامحك.
So what we did was buy the car. I came to Saudi Arabia to check it. The plan was to find like someone who can get my car into Jordan.
Which one?
The Challenger. Yeah, I didn't buy a Challenger just to visit it into the vacation in Saudi Arabia. I wanted to use it, obviously.
I found it. Okay, sorry, I found where next place is. Okay, yeah.
This is a hectic story, so bear with us. So I bought the car, and as soon as I saw it, I put it on for sale. I couldn't stand it, honestly.
Did you drive it though?
I drove it for 2 months, and then I exchanged it for a Chrysler 300.
Okay.
Which was, you might think it's a stupid decision, but for the condition of the Challenger, it was a good decision for me at least. And we're here. Let's continue the story anyways, and we'll get inside after we finish.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. After I got the Chrysler, I kept it for a couple of years, and my dad.
Was the V8, right?
Yeah, I got the 5.7 one.
5.7, okay.
I was looking for an SRT one, but I couldn't find a clean one. I just wanted a reliable car. I wanted to get over with the Challenger. I couldn't stand it anymore, so I just exchanged it for the Chrysler. I got the Chrysler, and after a couple of years, my dad started, let's say, having his midlife crisis. So he wanted to get into the sports car world.
Okay.
So he was like, what should we get? What are you into? Blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. I was like, I really like Corvettes. I fell in love with the Corvettes when I saw the C7, by the way, especially the 061. I didn't like Corvettes that much before, but when I saw the C7, I started reading about it and having all this information, and at the price point that it is, how much performance does it give you? It's just one day like this, I'm in love. I'm in love with the Corvette. So I was like,
I'm sorry, I don't blame him because he destroyed me so many times. مسح في زفلت شوارع الرياض كلها. Continue. Please, sorry.
Okay. No. To be fair, I have some mods on my car, the Corvette. Okay. Yeah. So we bought a Corvette.
Yes.
At the end, we got a Corvette. We got a nice deal on a modified one. It had a cam, bolt-ons with headers, like light goodies. It's nothing so heavy on the car, but it's light modifications. And that's when I started to want to get in like really hard into the car world, because I already graduated college and I have the car to support it, and I felt that like it's my ticket into the car world. Like, even though you don't need a super fast car to get into the car scene and do what you love, you still have an advantage when you have a nice car. It helps.
Yes, it does really
and
help.
that's how me and Mr. Zawa we met. We've been car buddies since.
Wait, how did we meet? كيف تقابلنا؟
Okay. You. Okay.
We met حراج.com. حطيت شو اسمه دعاية على جروب سيارات اسمه CrewZNation, and صراحة يعني الله يعطي العافية جميع الشباب اللي في CrewZNation, لكن زيد كلد صراحة يعني دخل معانا مرة متحمس. الميتس اللي كنا يعني all the meets and everything he helped organize. Actually not helped organize, he organized them.
No, don't give me so much credit. I'm not.
No, I'm giving you the credit.
I don't deserve that much.
No, you just
This is the guy. This is the guy that you're looking for.
I had the vision. He executed it. Okay, so I'm mad respect, and I will forever be grateful for this.
Thank you so much, bro. But I really didn't do as much work as you put into it, man.
Habibi.
So ever since we met, I'm not the kind of guy that, like, how should I say it? Like, I don't want to get into normal groups. Usually. Like, you have a lot of like WhatsApp groups and all that kind of shit. They just talk.
Yeah.
I'm not into that kind of shit. I want to do something. And when I met with you, I felt the need for speed.
Yes.
I felt the enthusiasm. I felt the love of cars, the car world.
وبيني وبينكم لما نسوق سيارات نحن زي الأطفال.
We are.
We're so
men are always childish with expensive hobbies.
It's an expensive hobby. 6 أشهر السيارة واقفة هنا.
We're getting in there just to show you right now.
Yeah, just give us bear with us. So الحين okay, so now we have the C6 Corvette. It's almost finished. You said in a couple of weeks, inshallah.
Hopefully.
What's the next stage? Are you gonna mod the Corvette, or are you thinking of تبغى سيارة ثانية? Are you thinking of getting another car?
Right now, I'm at the point of my life where for the Corvette, no, let's take this easy. For the Corvette, for the first part about modding it, after driving a camped car, especially here in Saudi Arabia,
that's the cam.
yeah, exactly. It chops so hard.
Yeah.
It really chops. It has its advantages. It's fun to drive. It's fun to even listen to the sound, even standing there.
Yeah.
But it gets like tiresome after some time, especially for a person like me. I like to drive my car. I don't like it to be a garage queen just sitting there. I want to drive it. Absolutely. I want to use it. So modifications isn't my thing. I think like exhaust, headers, that kind of stuff, I'm okay with it. Yeah, bolt-ons I'm okay with, but I'm not so crazy about modifications. Or if I want to get into modifications, I want to back it up with enough money.
Of course. For example, if you want to supercharge it, turbo it, you have to buy so many
exactly
more
exactly
so
that's
it's الفاتورة بتكون كذا.
Exactly.
Yeah, I completely
so
agree.
And since I got the Corvette, I started a little bit going to the track, Rim circuit, international circuit. I loved it there, and actually I shot a vlog there, and it's coming to my channel.
Nice.
What's my channel? Throttle Therapy. That's a nice plug. Okay.
Support this man.
Videos are coming on the way.
Freaking magic. This guy is magic, man. So shout out.
Don't oversell me, man.
No, mashallah عليك, mashallah.
Videos are coming. It's been stagnant for a while, but videos are coming to my channel.
Inshallah.
So after driving on the track, I've started to change my whole perspective about what car should I go next. for now, for what I've set my mind to, it might change. It's nothing like set for sure, but I want to get a Subaru WRX STI. It's not the fastest car in the world, I know that. It's not gonna have record times, I know that. But trust me, I've driven a couple, and so much fun, so fun. You feel like you're going 300, just shifting the knobs, and
you hear the blow up.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's all-wheel drive. It has enough horsepower. It has like 305. The motor in it is ancient. They've used it since
the
the
box engine, right?
It's the same engine as the BRZ. Yeah, BRZ, but it has a turbo slapped on it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So عندي سؤال, can you bring the turbo from the STI and put it in
For sure, but you just have to tune it.
Azuz?
No, he should go supercharged. He should go.
Actually, yeah, we're probably gonna.
I'm a sucker for supercharged. I love torque, especially for a car like GT 6. It needs the low end torque.
Definitely.
So I'm planning in the not so near, but let's say a year from now, I want to get Subaru WRX STI, and I want to destroy it on the track. I want to just learn
the manual, right?
Yeah, man, that's the whole point. I want to get it because it's a manual. I'm not getting an automatic, man. Fuck automatic. By the way, my Corvette is automatic. I'm sorry, guys, but that's the only good deal clean car that I could find. So I had to go with it. I couldn't just keep searching for a manual. And I found the Corvette in Jeddah, actually. Funny story. I found the Corvette in Jeddah. I was in Jordan. My dad was in Riyadh. I flew from Jordan to Jeddah without my mother knowing. And my dad flew from Riyadh to Jeddah. We met up in Jeddah. We got the car. I flew back to Riyadh a day after. And from Riyadh, I stayed another day and flew back to Jordan.
But did you have the car with you?
No. I got to see the car for like 20 minutes. For 20 minutes. I got the car like for 20 minutes. It's arrived from Jeddah to Riyadh for 20 minutes. I drove it and then, to the airport. I'm going in the Corvette in the airport. I'm not leaving this bitch behind.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Zaid, so much for all of this.
Thank you for
giving us, like a background of your love for cars and where you're heading, where you are, where you're heading right now.
Scratching the surface for now.
We both are.
We're not so deep into it.
That being said, وصلنا الSwapShop, so we're gonna head down to Nick, give him my M3 parts. Hopefully there's nothing missing, because if there's something missing I'm gonna have a heart attack. So ادعوا لي انه ما في ولا شيء ناقص وخلاص ان شاء الله السيارة تنتهي باذن الله باذن واحد الاحد. Anyways, stay tuned. Zawawi, Zaid out.